See you next one. Oh, Narang, hang on, we got another one. Yeah. Thank you. Alright, thank you.
Good.
Okay, good afternoon everyone, welcome aboard. This is Queensland Rail Replacement Bus. We are running Gold Coast Line, running express to Nerang, then stopping at Robina and terminating at Varsity Lakes. If you want to go anywhere else, tough, too late. We're going to Nerang. Before we get too far underway and off the busway, just let you know this is a tour coach, not a council bus. It does have seat belts. You are legally required to wear the seat belts. The standard fines and penalties do apply. In Queensland, the fine for not wearing a seatbelt is $1,251 each, and 4 points off your licence if you have one. Yes, it's normally at this point I hear a few clicks. If you're on an aisle seat, it is a little easier on this. Oh, actually, this bus probably doesn't make any difference, but you can lift the armrest if it's in the way. Now, according to the timetable, our scheduled ETA into Nerang is about well, it says 16:25, but that's a bit ridiculous, I think.
There's a Gold Coast Highway open in Southport.
They generally allow about an hour, so a bit before 6. However, as I mentioned, we are a tour coach. We are allowed to do 100 kilometres an hour on the motorway, whereas the low floor buses, like this one here on our left, are restricted to either 90 or 85, which is where they work the timetable out from. So provided traffic is light, and emphasis on traffic, it is possible I can get you in about 12 to 15 minutes early. Probably 12 minutes in. This bus is speed restricted to 98, it won't actually do 100. So, however, if traffic is heavy, it is what it is, and there's nothing much I can do about it. On my forward leg, traffic was that heavy, I was going to get in about 25 minutes late, but managed to make a couple of detours around traffic and only got in 10 minutes late. But it is what it is.
No, just stop just behind you.
So, I reckon we'll get you in there into Nerang at about 5:45, quarter to 6, maybe 10 to. Anyway, sit back, relax, and I'll get you there as quickly as safely as we can. Once we get a bit of straight road with no traffic, I'll turn the lights off so you can, as the sun goes down, you'll be able to get a bit of a nap in if you want.
company is this coach?
Currumbin Valley Bus and Coach.
Really? Wow. You are the first one who told about this seatbelt business.
Or maybe the other drive. Well, not all. If it's not a coach, it probably won't have seatbelts. But they don't have to tell you. They probably assume you're smart enough to work it out. I have been in a bus where I've been pulled over and people have been given tickets and they all tried to blame me, saying, "Oh, you didn't tell me I had to wear them." So I now tell everybody all the time.
Wow.
Although, mind you, they didn't find me anyway. They find the person that's like, you're old enough to hold a driver's license. You should know if the vehicle's got seatbelts. You're supposed to wear them. And there's also a scrolling sign up there that tells you to wear them as well.
Is this bus? It looks very nice.
It's a Volvo chassis with an Irizar body.
Wow. We have even a separate window on some of the windows.
Sorry?
We have even a separate window on the window.
Yeah, because sometimes we use this as a school bus. And to be used as a school bus in Queensland, it must have opening windows in case the air conditioning fails.
Wow, I didn't know. This is an very educative run. You are teaching us interesting things.
I personally think it's very nice for a school bus.
Is it a private school?
No, it's a public school run, although we normally use another bus. But sometimes we use this one. So if it's not a proper school bus regular whatever, then we can't use it. So
I see.
it's even got the proper strobing lights and
Strobing lights.
yeah. So when you pull up at a school bus stop, they flash, the hazard lights flash left, right.
Really?
Yeah. Well, if we're not using it as a school bus, we have to turn those off.
Space above us. This is like an airplane.
Yeah, it even has USB charging ports under the seat. It's got a wheelchair lift down the side, so if I have passengers with a wheelchair, I can lift them in.
Can you swap with my car?
might cost a few extra dollars.
How much extra?
This bus, brand new, $500,000.
Wow, wow. Anyhow, it looks nicer than the shuttle.
Yeah. That cost $70,000 for the wheelchair lift. And this isn't even the nicest bus in our fleet, so.
We have to feel privileged.
I used to drive for many different bus companies, freelance driving, but it just got too hard, too busy. So when it came to choosing a company, it was very easy to choose to drive for Grumman.
How tall is this then?
How tall? 3.9.
3.9. Do you have any problem with any of the overpasses?
What do you mean with the...
Because these overpasses, some of them are pretty low.
No, I mean as long as you know the height, you know. Like at the range station is a little bit tight getting under the trees, but like most coaches are only 3.8 high, so this is a little bit taller. I think the council buses are, I don't know, 3.3, 3.4 maybe.
Yeah, that's why I was asking, but it seems to be taller.
traffic, I plunged your car through the hill, so I was still heavy for about 45 minutes ago.